Warning, this video may contain scenes you may find disturbing. If there are any small children, or any nervous animals, or anybody with a nervous disposition, please skip the first minutes or so of the video. You have been warned. So anyway, it's GLL obviously back again for another video. I promise some more of these types of videos after E3, so are my subs. The title alone here caught my attention. Let's see what's going on.
Oh God. Oh, I got some serious blue balls. What's up, everybody? This is the Act Man.
Okay. Words fail me here. Words really fail me here. Okay. Now, even if this were a good game, even if this were for Cyberpunk or something, why would a grown-ass man grab hold of his dick, hop across the fucking room, and then tell everybody he's got blue balls, and then also title that in the video that he's got blue balls? Is that normal now in this day and age? Do we really think that is normal? The people on YouTube here, we've got some serious mental problems, and that's obviously why they still like Halo. I'm guessing you have to have some fucking mental issues, because why would a grown-ass man grab hold of his fucking dick and balls and jump across the room? Who finds that funny? Apparently 15k people liked the video. Apparently it's 200,000 views nearly. So some people like that. Some people like watching a grown-ass man grab hold of his fucking dick and balls and bounce across the fucking room. Keep that in mind, people.
Here, and today I'm going to talk about the Halo Infinite trailer, the new one. By now you've hopefully seen my video on E3, and we're wondering what I thought about this Discover Hope trailer for Halo Infinite. To be honest, I'm pretty happy with the direction things are going.
What direction is that? Because they didn't give us any direction of where they're going.
Story-wise, vastly more interested than I was with Halo 5.
What story? What story are you talking about? They show a Halo ring, some random guy, his wife and kid, same as Halo Nightfall, and the chief, and don't know what's going on. Where's the story? What story? There is no story. They completely retconned Halo 5. That's what they did. Even if it's not retconned per se, as in they actually changed it, they completely fucking just moved on again. They just washed their hands of it yet again, like they did with the end of Halo 4. They washed their hands with it and started Halo 5. Dual-hand armor was killed at the first cutscene of Halo 5. They did the same shit again. Another writing team, a different writer, again. Third game for 343, third set of writing team. Same problem they've got with fucking Star Wars. They keep changing the writer and the fucking... all that shit. What story are we talking about here? What is the story? The story that Master Chief can be jump-started like a fucking car? The story that if you pull a fucking pipe out of the ceiling that it somehow fixes a spaceship? What story?
Halo 5 came out and I saw that trailer, that opening cutscene. I knew something was wrong right away.
So did I, but I can see there's something wrong with this one, so take those glasses off, man. Get some new ones. You know? You need your eyes testing. What were you talking about? You knew something was off. What do you mean you knew something was off with this, but you don't now? What's the difference? It's still goofy-ass Power Ranger cartoony shit. Master Chief, how long has he been in space? He can't survive in space for forever, so why is he out there? That's Power Ranger shit, man. That's Power Ranger shit. It's the same as this.
I knew Halo 5 was not going to be the story we all envisioned and wanted it to be.
Nobody could know that from that trailer. Even me could not know how bad the story was going to be from that first trailer. We knew it could be bad, but how bad from that first opening cutscene? Who knows?
But this time with Discover Hope, it feels different, and it has been confirmed.
It feels
in the
different
Halo
how?
Post by Chris
What do you mean it feels different how?
Lee that yes, this is the opening cutscene to the game. So today,
Yeah, okay. I touched on this in my other thing in my comments because I wasn't sure if this is 100%. This is the opening cutscene for the game. The game's screwed. Game is fucking screwed. Okay, it looked like Halo Nightfall rehashed. It makes no sense. Completely fucking decided not to fucking use any Halo 5 story again. So, how is this good? And it doesn't even look impressive. It doesn't even look decent.
Today I'm going to give you my 5th grade PowerPoint presentation on Halo Infinite. As you can see by this graph, AIDS. So, Phil Spencer and the Xbox team came...
Okay, this is officially a channel for 12-year-olds who like watching a man grab his dick and balls, jump across the room. Okay, maybe it's not for 12-year-olds.
out swinging at E3 with this game. The next big entry in the franchise, they are dropping the number 6. It's not Halo 6, it's Halo Infinite. But it is
one of the most overused, cliche, throwaway fucking subtitles to a fucking series ever. And if you go onto, you know, VG charts or whatever, type in Infinite and look up the games that have the title Infinite, not many of them are good. Not many of them are good. Probably like 1% of them that have the name Infinite are good. So it's not a good omen, is it?
Sequel to Halo 5. And what's got me hooked is the idea of it being a launch title for the Xbox Scarlet. Now the last...
Yes, but it fucking, like, they haven't specified whether it is running on the Scarlet and on the Xbox One, and therefore is it backwards compatible on the Scarlet and it's an Xbox One game, or is it a Scarlet game only? In which case, you're all getting shafted because you bought an Xbox One X for nothing. And from another point of view, like my point of view is, if it's going to be a game for both, like a Breath of the Wild, you ain't going to put enough effort into it to make it decent. And this doesn't look like next gen. It doesn't look impressive.
Last time Halo was a launch title for an Xbox console, that was my homeboy Combat Evolved on the OG Xbox with the fat-ass Duke controllers, okay? Good times. Now
Okay, yeah, but that was when Halo was good, when it was under Bungie. This is 343. So it's not a proper Halo game. End of story.
the trailer itself was very artistic in a way that didn't traditionally...
Fucking artistic. What does that mean? When people say stuff is artistic, that is a fucking fail straight away, because some people will say like an unmade bed and someone's taking a shit in it is art. Okay, look at modern art. Basically, if you can get a guy to say it's art, then it's art, right? So if that man says it's art, then it's art, right? Okay, fair enough. That man says it's art. It's still shit, okay? It's still an unmade bed, okay? It's still crap. It's not the frickin' Mona Lisa, okay? Do you see what I'm saying? It's not impressive. It's garbage.
feel like Halo, but got me invested nonetheless. I really cared about Echo, 216, aka Brohammer. I'm not sure how I feel about that nickname, but I think it's...
That's his name? Brohammer? Really? So, they had Fohammer in Halo 1, and they call this guy Brohammer because he's not a woman, he's a dude. Wow. And this is the compelling story we've got here. This is the genius writing at work here. Oh, Brohammer. So fucking clever. Oh, thank you, 343, for your genius storytelling. Oh my goodness. Oh, fucking incredible. Oh, that's fucking disgusting.
Kind of crazy, and part of this is due to marketing, but just the difference in writing, cinematography, lighting, graphics between...
What do you mean? We literally see a cutscene that's like 7 minutes long. It doesn't It looks like a pile of shit Halo Nightfall ripoff. Well, what are you seeing? What are you seeing that's good? What are you talking about?
Halo 5 and this trailer. Like, the opening for Halo 5 compared to this, day and night.
Yeah, because that's a fucking action-packed trailer, and this is a slow-paced trailer. But it's still shit. Still doesn't explain what the fuck's going on. You just jump right in with no explanation of what's going on. Halo fucking 1 follows into Halo 2. In Halo 2, you're back on Earth, right? After the Halo ring was destroyed, you get a medal, and then shit kicks off again. It all follows through. Then from the end of Halo fucking 2 to Halo 3, he jumps off the ship, they find him, and then they have to go and smash more of their shit. It all follows on. Even Halo 3, he goes into the cryopod, and in Halo 4, he wakes up from the cryopod. All these games follow in sync. Halo 5, Master Chief just randomly flying around, and Locke and the Munch Bunch just turn up out of fucking nowhere. Who the fuck are Locke and the Munch Bunch? Where they come from? So you're just disjointed with it. Obviously, if you go from Halo 4, right, which is all about the Chief, the first mission should be the Chief, right? Because it follows on, because it's a continuing series. Your second mission should be Locke and the Munch Bunch. But they didn't do that. But yet again, this new trailer doesn't make any sense. We left Chief and fucking Spartan Locke after the Guardians were just about to fucking take over and shit was going to hit the fan. Now we skip 10 years and we're fucking here with fucking some guy with a beard. Brohammer. Yeah, real original. Where's the story? As close to retconning as you can get, basically.
Look at Locke in comparison to this 5-minute trailer. It is laughable, the characterization between Brohammer and Locke. That being said,
yeah, one's a big black dude and one's a white dude with a beard. Both boring, unappealing, useless characters, especially now I found out his name's fucking Brohammer.
It's kind of a callback to those emotional Halo 3.
No, it fucking isn't! It's nothing like that. That was a big spectacle. It wasn't a part of the actual game. It was a separate thing with separate fucking graphics altogether. This is the opening cutscene for the game. Completely different. This is like more or less non-canon. Got nothing to do with the game. That's what Halo Reach does. That's just nothing to do with the game. They didn't show you the opening cutscene for the game for the fucking E3 trailer. Who does that?
And Halo Reach live action trailers. At the same time, I felt it was a bit cheesy with, like, the mom talking to her kid and, like...
Yes, but that was in Halo Nightfall, so the question is it the writers from Halo Nightfall? In which case, it's going to be really bad.
And this hollow recording for her dad felt a little cheesy, but the way it kind of circles around, the passage of time, that kind of goes around, and it comes back to the dad who now has a much larger beard, and it's like, oh man, it's been a long time since that message. And he's just been replaying it over and over again, or at least that's what I imagine and picture.
Yeah, very cliche. Okay.
So it was very artistic, very cool, very touching.
That man says it's art, so it's art. I say it's shit, and it is shit.
Emotional, if not a little bit cheesy, and not quite what everyone would expect from a Halo trailer.
Yeah, but it being cheesy and like nothing to do with Master Chief. Like, the whole problem with Halo 5, or a big problem with Halo 5, is that it's not about Master Chief, it's more about Locke and the Munch Bunch. So they start a trailer for Halo 6 with a guy that's not Master Chief. Why not just start with characters that you've established, like, I don't know, Lasky, Palmer, Halsey, characters that have been established, so you, like, get a feel for it, like it's Halo straight away. Why start with this guy? Why is this guy here? Why can't it be someone we already... Like, Lasky is a brilliant character. Why couldn't it just be Lasky looking for the Chief? I mean, that writes itself. No? Or Palmer. Palmer looking for the Chief. Locke. These are characters already established in the last game. But you write another character to go and find the Chief in space and then magically jump lead him together now. Why? We don't need another shit character. Stop reintroducing characters, adding characters that no one cares about.
But this pilot guy, he just brings some much needed energy to the franchise.
Oh, very Joel. Brings some much needed energy by connecting the energy, yeah. Are you going to say how the hell his Chief jump started? Can you explain that one?
Like his excitement at seeing Master Chief was our excitement at seeing him, you know? And
Not really. Not really. I mean, I didn't grab my dick and start bouncing across the room, so I don't know what you're talking about.
seeing the armor and the wiping of the glass to reveal Master Chief floating in space yet again.
Master Chief has flown through space a number of times, but there's only ever been one time when he's kind of been floating there, and that was Halo 4. So everybody's thinking like, hang on a minute, was that all a dream? Was Halo 5 all a dream? That's the first reaction.
Being awoken when the world needs him. There was just a lot.
But how long can he survive in space, that man? That doesn't make sense. That's Power Ranger shit. That's like the shit you were saying before. It doesn't feel right. It feels off. Why is the Chief floating in space? How long has he been out there? He can't just survive in space. He can't just float in space. It completely breaks the law. It doesn't make sense. It's the worst law breaking ever. Unless he's been there for like 5-10 minutes, it makes no sense. If he's been out there for longer than a day, it makes no sense. The Chief cannot just survive in his fucking suit. He has to eat. He has to take a shit. He's a human being. It doesn't make sense.
A lot of emotion running through this trailer. Now, on the Xbox website's description of Halo Infinite, it says, it will take place after Halo 5 Guardians and continue that story. It will take the franchise in ambitious and unexpected directions.
This guy's officially nuts.
Last time we heard something along those lines, we got this.
Yeah, well, it's the same idiot writing the fucking shit, isn't it? So, probably Frank O'Connor wrote that shit both times.
But I think it's a good thing that Halo Infinite is going to continue Halo 5's story because...
But it isn't. That's bullshit, man. What do you mean continuing the story? Where's the Guardian? Where's Cortana? What the fuck's going on from that trailer? What's happening? How is it continuing on from the story? It's not.
You know, they have to. They can't just, like, pretend it never happened.
Well, that's basically what they're doing. That's what that trailer's telling you. They're pretending it never happened or whatever. That's what they're saying.
But it's going to be interesting to see how they handle, like, the abundance of characters. Like, is Warden Eternal going to return?
Oh, please, for the love of Christ, no. Not the Warden Anal. Anything but the Warden Anal. Can't we kill him off in the book? Can't we bring the Didact back? Let's forget that book happened. Let's kill the Warden Anal off in a book. Because I killed him like 5-6 times. Okay. To me, he's dead anyway. So, you know, he was like the last boss of the game. Okay. But he keeps resurrecting. But let's just pretend that the last time I killed him, he actually died. Okay, for me. And we can kill him off in a book or something. Okay. Write a book. Bring the Didact back. Kill off the Warden Anal in the book. Please.
He's just going to fuck off. Like, what's Cortana going to look like? How is she going to behave? You know, what's her character going to be like?
The same as she fucking was in Halo 5.
What is Master Chief going to be like? Is he going to be as bland as he was in Halo 5? Well, hopefully not, because he was way more interesting in this trailer, even though he said like...
What do you mean he was... What the fuck? What? Really? Way more interesting how? What are you talking about?
3 things. The writing just seems way better. Maybe that's...
What are you talking about? This is fanboy nonsense. The writing seems better. What's he talking about? What writing? Nothing's happened. Nothing has happened. They literally copied and pasted a scene from Halo Nightfall. That was like half the fucking shit. Jesus.
Because Brian Reed is no longer on the team. Who knows? And this is a pretty...
Be careful what you wish for, man. Brian Reed might be a way better writer than whoever the fuck they have now. Okay, that's all I'm saying. If it's them Halo Nightfall writers, man, it's game over. It's game over right now. I'm telling you now.
long trailer, you know, for a game. But since it is an opening cutscene, it makes sense. But there was a lot of build-up, a lot of like...
It's the worst trailer for a game ever, and it could be the worst opening cutscene ever. I mean, just think of like some really great ones and put them up against this. Think of like the first opening of Mass Effect 1. You meet your character, and then you see him walk through the ship, and this epic music starts playing. And it's like, yeah, shit's about to get fucking real, boys. And this fucking character you created is walking through the fucking, this amazing, like, spaceship, like, 10 out of 10 graphics, and you're just like, wow, this is amazing. Think about, like, even the opening to Halo 1. I mean, like, there's this big cutscene, it's like all this drama. It's like, oh shit, the ship's engines have failed, and we're meeting all these characters, and you got Cortana, you got Keys, and then it's like, okay, let's wake our friend, diddly-dee. And then it hits, and Master Chief is in the pod, and you're like, whoa, what the fuck's going on here? And then, that's, you know, epicness. Same with Halo 2. You see two characters. I mean, I can go on all this time. This sets nothing up. It's the most weak source opening for a game ever. What do you mean? How is that the opening to the game? Think of the opening to Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3, Halo 4 even. Like, all these games have epic openings, man. Epic openings compared to this. This is the worst opening to a game ever. What's going on? How is that the opening to the game? Honestly. Even like Perfect Dark, GoldenEye, these had better openings. Old ass games from fucking 20, 25 years ago have better openings than this game. How is that a thing? Wonder Boy 3, The Dragon's Trap on the Master System has a better opening than this game. How is that a thing? How does Halo, one of the biggest franchises of all time, not have a better opening cutscene than a freaking Master System game? What's that about?
What's really going on right now? You know, that sort of tension and build-up is something I really liked in the trailer. So it's also been pointed out by a lot of people that if you slow things down when Master Chief's HUD is coming back online, you can see that Halsey last worked on his armor in 2561, and it states he got his new armor in 2559. So the story takes place after Cortana's rebellion, rampage, revolution thing, which basically
means they retconned it. It's not going to be in the game. There's going to be no fucking Guardians. None of that shit, because they're skipping over all that shit. Like they did with Halo 4.
It makes me curious if they're going to write out Blue Team and Osiris and Warden Eternal and all these other characters out of the story, or if they're going to include them, or if it's going to be a super ambitious title with an extra long campaign, you know.
So what you're saying is you don't know shit. So why is it going to be a good story then?
What I talked about in my old video analysis on Halo 5's campaign and like everything Halo 6 needs to be successful. Those old videos, I kind of talk about this direction the story will have to go in order to like pull people back into it. And a big part of that is like a focus on Master Chief, because everyone loves Master Chief. Nobody likes...
A focus on Master Chief by starting with a guy called Brohammer, who has his wife on a hologram, and this is the opening cutscene to the game, and it must be like 5 minutes of this fucking guy with a beard called Brohammer, which is ripping off Fohammer from Halo 1. But that's a focus on Master Chief.
Locke. Make us like Locke, please.
How can we make us like Locke? If Locke had been the one to find the Chief, if the Locke had been this guy here, who's now Brohammer, and Locke had been the one to find the Chief, and he felt bad about how he'd been hunting Chief, and he was got it all wrong, and now he was fucking trying to get his fucking penance by trying to find the Chief, because he's the only one that can save him, people would like Locke. That's how you write a character people like. It's like Locke is doing something useful, not being a fucking dick. But no, now we've got beard Brohammer fucking weirdo with his fucking random deformed wife with the fucking fuck.
Check those old videos out. They might be interesting to go and look back at. And can I just say,
do you grab your dick and bounce across the room in them ones as well?
Master Chief is looking pretty fucking sexy. Okay.
Oh, come on now, stop being gay. Like, what? I paused it. I said, are you going to grab your dick? And you said that. Fuck. Unbelievable.
I can't believe there are real people on this earth who are talking shit about the new armor design. And like
it's not new. It's the same one as from Forward Unto Dawn. It's not a new armor design. It's ripped out of Forward Unto Dawn. Not ripped off because it's still Halo, but it's ripped out of that. And everything looks super cartoony. Where's the Blur Studios cutscenes, man? What? This looks shit. Blur Studios could have done a way better job than this. What is this?
Master Chief, like, it's what the majority of people want him to look like. It's what most people associate with Master Chief is the way he looks now, and it's kind of a combination of his.
No, have you never seen Forward Unto Dawn? Go and watch Forward Unto Dawn, man. Okay, you're supposed to be this big Halo channel, big Halo fan, whatever. Why do you not pick up that is the armor from Forward Unto Dawn? How hard is that, really?
And his armor in the Bungie games, you know, which I really like.
No, it's the Forward Unto Dawn armor.
I like this new armor, and the color scheme is
it's not new. It's from Forward Unto Dawn.
Different, but I can dig it as well. This is what is recognized.
The color's terrible because it's all shiny and there's no scratches on it. He's supposed to have been out in space in the cold. He'd be all like iced up and shit, and he'd be all battered and fucking scratched up, wouldn't he? From where he like into fucking debris and shit as he was floating around out there. Okay, well, where did he come from? How did he? Is he supposed to have come from the fucking explosion up there? Like, how is he there? You don't just end up floating in space for no fucking reason. They must have, like, jumped out of a ship or something. Or, you know, you'd think he'd be damaged or something. Some bullet holes in him or something. I mean, obviously not so it's, like, compromised his suit. But, like, on the armor, you know, there'd be some damage, right? He looks squeaky clean. He looks like he just got an armor brand new. So why not do it so that he actually gets his armor brand new at the start of the game like he does in Halo 2, so you don't have this problem?
When you say Halo, I feel like there's just a group of Halo fans who have these unrealistic expectations, and they want the game to be specifically catered to their ultra-specific needs, and when that doesn't...
What the fuck are you even talking about?
...happen, they just become irate or, like, depressed and emo and just vent their frustrations on Twitter, and it's like, dude, can't you find something to like be happy about? So it's like, yeah,
dude, this is the worst opening cutscene to a game I've ever seen, let alone a fucking E3 fucking trailer. What are you talking about? What is it to be happy about? Just because you like to fucking grab your fucking balls and jump across, oh my god, Halo! Like, what does that achieve? Nothing, you idiots. Still crap.
Like I've been listened to. I feel like all the videos, posts, comments, and whatnot about the armor design, about the story and the campaign, I feel like I've been listened to. That's a good feeling. I'm willing to bet a lot of people felt the same way.
You've been listened to how? Well, people were saying this shit with Halo 4 back in like 2012. That game came out, right? 2012. So after Halo 4, they made Halo 5. Which lost more sales, more population, and now they're doing something, and we don't even know if they're correcting their mistake with the gameplay, turning it into fucking Call of Duty. So far, all they've done is change it into a super cartoony version of Forward Unto Dawn. Whoop-de-fucking-do.
About things as I did, and expressed that in various ways, which has kind of hopefully impacted 343's decision-making and like the way they made this trailer. It kind of feels like we have had an impact, and that's always a great feeling. Now, I'm curious what you all think of the new...
We do not have an impact on 343. Okay, they literally stick their fingers in the ears and sing a song, okay? If they've done this, it's because off their own back. It's because they decided to do it, not because any fucking fan said anything, because they do not listen to their fan base. Fact. And the people they ever do listen to is no one with the retarded idiots on forums and shit like that, not the real fan base.
Own your armor. Let me know in the comments below. My favorite part of the Halo Infinite trailer was by far the music.
Because it's music from the old games, okay? This might have to get cut out because there's literally nothing to say. It's literally a rehash of the old music. It's nothing new. So what are you talking about?
It was perfect. It was a perfect callback. It feels like Halo. That's exactly what I want. That's Halo's identity, and 343 is now nailing it. It feels like they're no longer trying to make Halo.
They literally lost their composer from Halo 5 and Halo 4, who did, in my opinion, a decent job of the music. So now, for this trailer, all they've done so far is rehash Marty O'Donnell's music. Now, my question was, have they brought Marty O'Donnell back? And he, at the minute, is being quiet and saying no. So we have to assume they're bringing in someone new. Or is he just going to rehash Marty's themes, or are they going to put anything new in the game? That's the question.
Their own creation, you know what I mean? But they're trying to go back to the roots and build upon what we all loved from the original games, with elements from...
It's literally a rehash of Halo 1. They literally... It's instead of faux hammer, it's bro hammer. That's terrible writing. That's terrible. It's doomed to fail.
New stuff, too. So, the final theme, when he walks off, that fucking power stride, dude, oh my god. You
and
saw
then
that in
the rear of the ship randomly
Head
opens
for the
up,
fucking
and then he
bushes in
jumps.
the hills, man. You gotta hide there.
He jumps into this shit? Like, why?
But the
And
music
it's
that
normal
played
music.
after that, classic Halo theme, isn't it?
Yeah, classic Halo theme, yeah. So it's nothing new, so why should we get excited?
And blowing that Halo 4 like didn't actually have the Halo theme in it. I just find that so crazy looking back on it. And
Right. What's that got to do with this game?
with how good the music was, you have to wonder if they're gonna bring Marty O'Donnell in. I hope they do. If we all pray hard enough, the Savior will return.
Well, Marty O'Donnell did the music for Destiny, and it didn't save Destiny, so don't get your hopes up too high.
Amen. So now I want to talk about like what we know about Halo Infinite and the news and all that jazz. Well, we have no gameplay. And that's really frustrating. That's really annoying because it's like we had the reveal trailer 1 year ago. And so
Which wasn't a reveal trailer per se, because it was an engine demo that isn't actually the graphics of the actual game. This is probably more close to what the actual game is going to look like, and doesn't look anywhere near as good as the fucking last trailer.
everyone has a year to just like sit and think and ponder and
Who sits and ponders it for a year? You watch it at the time, you do your thoughts on it, and then you fucking go do something else. Who's sitting and pondering it for a year? Who fucking thinks about it that long? Come on.
imagine what's going to happen next E3. And so that's
Well, nothing happened. Nothing happened.
that's 365 days right there that we all thought and pondered. And
No, we didn't. No, we didn't, because no one gives a rat's ass. What are you talking about? Who pondered it every fucking day since the fucking last one? Who did?
they come out with another trailer and they say wait another year. It's like that is such a serious case of blue balls.
What is with this blue ball shit? What are you talking about? Game's coming out next year. When's the beta? Game's probably gonna get fucking delayed. What the fuck? What are you talking about? The reason they ain't showing shit is because when they actually show the gameplay, it's gonna get negativity. Because if anyone sees like, oh shit, it's fucking Halo 5 but just with different graphics, people are gonna lose the shit.
Cannot believe it. But it's like, is the gameplay not ready? Is there no demo or anything?
Well, if the gameplay isn't ready, that means they're lying to us by saying that they had 4-player split screen running on it. Because how can they have 4-player split screen running on it if it ain't working yet?
Show us nothing on Forge or a weapon showcase or...
Forge was delayed in Halo 5. It wasn't even released with the game. Forge is way down the line. This is a live service game. They're doing a live service game with the MCC on PC. And they're doing a live service game with Gears of War 4. And they're doing live service games now, and they're putting them all into Game Pass. So Forge ain't coming at launch. Never mind. That's a prediction right now. Forge will not be there at launch. It wasn't there at launch of Halo 5. And you morons like the Ant-Man here bought the game. I didn't buy the game. I borrowed it off somebody else. So, what the fuck? You all bought the game despite not having the features at launch. So then they get away with it, and then they do it again, they do it again, they do it again. What makes you think Forge is going to be ready for a fucking E3 demo? Halo 5's Forge wasn't ready at launch for the game.
Anything? That kind of worries me, but at the same time with Xbox Scarlet coming out, maybe the technology just isn't totally there, or they don't want to show all their cards at once.
But is this game coming out for the Scarlet, or is it backwards compatible on the Scarlet? He just said it was coming out with the Scarlet. He didn't say whether it was a Scarlet exclusive or an Xbox One exclusive that fucking can work on both. Or if there's two versions of the fucking game. He didn't say any of that. You're assuming too much.
You know? I'm willing to think that's what it is, but huge disappointment that there was no gameplay or anything besides the trailer. That's where my blue balls came from, man. And I would also like to say that
this fucking concept of blue balls is so childish.
Once again, 343 doesn't have the greatest track record with me personally.
Josh Holmes isn't even there anymore.
I feel like they've let me down plenty of times, but in recent...
No shit. No fucking shit. So why do you praise the fucking trailer for being artistic and, oh, it looks really good, and, oh, I've got blue balls? What are you talking about?
Years with the MCC updates, with the Halo 5 updates, you know, the content they've just added to the games and the way they've polished and fixed them up, it's restoring my faith in them. So
restoring your faith in him? They literally come out recently, like 2 months ago, and said we're gonna have Halo Reach on the PC and all that shit. And they were already supposed to start fucking rolling out fucking tests and beta tests and shit on the PC for that shit. Flights, as they call them. And they already missed their deadline. They already fucked up. Okay? So 2 months before they're supposed to have it at fucking flight, they don't know if they're going to be able to do the flight, yet they release news telling you that the game is going to be fucking there because they basically, oh look, we're putting Reach on the PC. And then their own internal deadline is 2 months later, we're going to then do testing. And it still hasn't come out yet. There's no testing. So they fucked up. And then fucking Sketch himself said, oh, I wish we hadn't fucking released the information because we fucked up. And, oh, we've had unforeseen circumstances and all blah, blah, blah. And it's just a catalogue of fucking errors all the fucking time. They're just a bunch of dicks. It's like, why would you tell us anything if you don't know if you can fucking do it? It's so fucking dumb. And they restore your faith that way. They restore your faith when they tell you 2 months before they think they're going to have testing ready for this shit. 2 months. And then the 2 months goes, oh shit, yeah, we shouldn't have fucking told you about it. And, oh fuck, we fucked up. Oh, we can't get the fucking testing out there. Oh shit. It's just another fuck up. The MCC is a fucking corpse to keep dragging up. You've just dragged it up there, and now it's like I'm talking about it, and I'm just burying it. It's so easy to bury the MCC because it's a pile of crap. It's a pile of crap. Okay? Why would you have faith in them for bringing a broken-ass game from the console and bringing it to the PC? They're releasing Reach first, which isn't even in the game, which is backwards anyway. You release the game first, but then they're not releasing the game, they're releasing it in pieces, which is why they put in custom installation in the console that no one asked for in the first place. And the game's still broke. Game's still broke. 5 years on, game is still broke. Unbelievable. And that's restored your faith. A fucking 2 trailers for a game that has 0 gameplay and 0 story and 0 anything. And just some nostalgic music which may or may not be in the final game, apart from obviously it's in that fucking opening fucking cutscene, but that doesn't prove anything. Because it's just one cutscene. Who knows what the fucking music's going to be like in the game? They might change the music in the first cutscene. Who fucking knows? They didn't show us shit, so your faith has been restored. Why? Because you're a Halo channel and you fucking get views off this shit, and that fucking pays your fucking bills. Maybe, but that's the only fucking reason. It's just full of bullshit. Restored your faith.
I still believe they have what it takes to make Halo Infinite one of, if not the best Halo games ever made.
Good one, brother. Good one. Okay. Halo Reach, they fucked that up when they fucking updated it, right? Halo 4, right? That was a total fuck up multiplayer-wise. And the only reason Halo 4 is even any good is because a guy that wrote the story, who no longer works there, wrote the story. Halo fucking 5, biggest disaster in history. MCC, forget about it. I just fucking buried that already. The Halo channel, that was a terrible fucking disaster. Halo Nightfall, that was a pile of shit. What have they done? What have they done since 2011 that's been anything of quality? Anything since 2011. It's 2019. You have faith in a company that's done nothing since 2011. You have faith in them to make it one of the best Halo games ever. What a crock of shit. What a crock of shit.
And make the Xbox Scarlet worth buying. But side note,
But is it an Xbox Scarlet exclusive? It's on the PC as well. Why would it be worth buying it anyway? It's on the PC. It's on the Xbox One.
Infinite will launch on PC. Now, this kind of falls in line with Microsoft's overall identity.
But it will launch on the Xbox One, right? Or isn't it? Because do we know that? Has anyone said anywhere that it's not going to be on the Xbox One? Because that to me looks like Xbox One graphics. And if it's not Xbox One fucking graphics and fucking aesthetics and what is capable of on the Xbox One, then the next console must be terrible. Because it doesn't even look impressive. At all. There's fucking cutscenes and fucking gameplay and shit on the fucking 360 that look better than that shit. I swear down.
And like the direction they're taking their business overall, they're trying to connect PC and Xbox together and kind of like leave it up to the player's choice, as opposed to trying to force people to buy Xboxes or force people to buy computers, you know. So that's really...
No man, it's about the Game Pass. It's about the Game Pass. They want to create like a fucking Netflix for games that you can go anywhere. They're probably going to try and put that shit on the PS4 and the Switch and all the rest of it, right? That's what they're doing. It's got nothing to do with your choice of what your fucking console you buy, because it ain't going to matter, because all they want to do is put a service on everything. You're missing the whole point.
Really neat. I feel like as a quality of life thing, that's going to be really good for the consumers overall.
How is it good for the consumers to have a fucking service, right, where you don't actually own the games, where you're basically renting them from Microsoft, and you have no physical media, because that'll get phased out altogether? How is that good for the consumer? How can that possibly be good for the consumer? Okay? It's good for Halo fans on PC right now who want to get Halo Infinite right now, next year when it comes out. It's good for them, obviously. But how is it good for the consumer in general in 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years? How is that going to pan out? How do you think that's going to go down?
And just the general public. However, it might discourage people from buying the new Xbox system, but you know, business.
But is it on the Xbox One as well?
All push and pull, and there's plenty of reasons to get an Xbox as opposed to, you know, gaming on PC, which...
Okay. You're kind of wandering off topic here.
I might make a video on in the future for the second channel, because I've been meaning to talk about
How many
that
channels does this guy have?
for quite some time. So on an IGN poll, it turns out Halo Infinite is the most hyped FPS game revealed at E3 this year.
Which upcoming shooter are you most excited for? IGN.com readers polled. Okay, well it's IGN.com readers, so what the fuck do they know? I mean, what the fuck do they know, honestly? And Halo fanboys are the type of people that sit online and they're the saddest cunts going, and they're the people that go to these types of things, and they're the people that tend to vote in them. That doesn't mean that people are actually excited for this fucking game.
Most hyped FPS game revealed at E3 this year. And this game also got responses from other companies, you know, even Deej from Bungie responded and gave his good thoughts and vibes.
Well, he's going to, isn't he? Because he's one of the biggest fans of the series ever, because he fucking was part of the fucking Halo team to begin with. So he's going to be like, oh, this looks good. He's not going to be, no person who works in the industry is going to be like, yeah, it's fucking shit. Are they? They wouldn't like someone to say it's shit for their fucking game, would they? Back at them.
Kind of like Halo is regaining its relevancy.
What are you talking about? From what? A fucking 6-minute trailer? What are you even talking about?
So there's a post on the Halo Waypoint forums all about Halo Infinite and kind of the approach they took in creating the trailer and, you know, background information on everything. I highly recommend checking that out and reading through it, because it'll give you a pretty great idea of where things are going, what they're planning.
No, it fucking won't.
are, because news is not abundant at this time without any gameplay. You know, they're still
Basically, we don't know shit. Yeah, you're right.
very reserved about things. So, and one important thing Chris Lee calls Halo Infinite is a spiritual reboot. And he says, a game with a vision set firmly in the future, but a foundation rooted deeply in the things our team and our fans have fallen in love with.
Right, so let's break that down. We are building what eternally referred to as a spiritual reboot. So a reboot entails that they're going back to the fucking beginning. So it's basically going to be like Halo 1, which is why he's called fucking Brohammer, which is the lamest thing I've ever heard in my fucking life. Right? They have a broken Halo ring, also happened in Halo 1. They got original ass looking coloured fucking armour from Forward into Dawn. Oh, it's a bit like Halo 1 or Halo 2. Right, okay. You're going to be on a Halo ring. Oh, that's like Halo 1. The control room was in the fucking trailer as well. That's like Halo 1. So they're just going to pull from bits of nostalgia, like basically The Force Awakens or whatever. Like, oh, look, it's Han Solo. It's the Millennium Falcon. Oh, look, it's Chewbacca. It's Princess Leia, blah, blah, blah. And then the story's just going to be like some fucking Mongol mess in the middle. A game with a vision set firmly in the future. Well, we know it's set firmly in the future because it's 10 years after Halo 5, which means we don't get a conclusion of the story from Halo 5 because they've skipped over that. Deeply in the things our team and fans have fallen in love with. Yeah. Here's the Millennium Falcon. Here's a terrible fucking story. Not faux hammer, but bro hammer. I mean, ridiculous.
And he goes on to list all the things that have built Halo up over the years and made it what it is.
Yeah, Bungie. Bungie did. And then 343 fucking tore it down from the inside. They tore down their own game from the inside. Their own franchise that they were handed. They were handed a golden franchise. All they had to do was keep it like it fucking was and make more of them. And make them more and more badass with more features. A fucking 12 player, 16 player, 20 player, you know? More fucking vehicles, better maps. Better fucking features. It's all they got to do. But nah, fuck that. Let's make it like Call of Duty. Because that's what people want to play, Call of Duty. This game sucks. Let's make it like Call of Duty. Unbelievable.
And to me, those things, even LAN parties, are vastly important to Halo's identity.
LAN parties are important to Halo's identity. LAN parties you can have for any fucking game. You can even have LAN parties with the internet, as long as there's internet present. What do you mean LAN parties are important for Halo's identity? What are you talking about? That's just gaming in general. You have LAN parties. If you want to like play a game with some people, and you're on a LAN party, aren't you? If more than 2 Xboxes are in play at once in one house, it's basically a LAN party. What does it mean it's important for its frickin' identity? These are your great people at 343 who you have so much faith in that remove split screen from the fucking game. So how's that for important for its identity? Oh yeah, fucking clever, son. Fucking real clever.
Because, like I did with my Hardy LaBelle interview, the guy who created Combat Evolved's multiplayer, he said that having LAN parties be a thing would create this viral effect in spreading the game. And that's not quite as relevant now. But I think it's still something that there is a small market for, and appealing to those fans will just make them very happy. Shit, I would love to host a Halo Infinite LAN party. One last thing to touch on is
Mate, there's no way anyone's going anywhere near your house when you're grabbing your fucking dick and balls and bouncing across the room. No way. Count me the fuck out.
Flip Space engine, which this isn't even in 4K. And it looks incredible.
No, it doesn't. It looks terrible. What are you looking at? What are you looking at?
Graphics, the control room, like every shot, every place. God, it was just so beautiful. And Master Chief's lines, God, status report. They fucking nailed it. Okay, you guys.
No, they didn't. It was terrible. You're just fanboying out. That's what you're doing. You're pulling a rundown. You are fanboying out over nothing. Over nothing. Go back and watch Halo 3's fucking trailer. Go back and watch that. Look how much better that was. Look how much better it fucking was. And at least we knew back then we were getting a good game at the end of it because it was made by the same people that made Halo 1 and 2. This is made by the same people that made Halo 4 and 5. You know it's going to be bad. You know it.
343, you nailed this. I'm so excited, and now I'm just rambling. But the Slipspace engine, with Microsoft's push to kind of unify PC and console gaming, you have to wonder how much freedom that's going to open up in regards to the game itself. How powerful is the Slipspace engine going to be? How powerful is the Xbox Scarlet going to be? What will it allow us to do that we haven't done before? Is it all just a bunch of bullshit buzzwords? Because
sounds like about right to me. That's all that Microsoft do. Buzzwords, you know, like the power of the cloud. Remember that?
the Xbox One was kind of a lot of that. Even the Xbox One X to a certain degree. But even if you're a casual gamer, you've no doubt heard companies flaunt their engines. Even back in the day, Sega and Nintendo were competing in the bit wars of the 90s. And Microsoft, more so than any other company, wants to entrance you with their specs and gadgets and gizmos. This could all just be marketing and buzzwords, like I said. And when Xbox Scarlet comes out, Halo Infinite will also launch on all previous versions of the Xbox One. So, when combined...
Right. So it ain't gonna be a fucking Xbox fucking Scarlet quality game then, is it, genius? If that's the case.
And with its release on PC, it makes me question how many legitimate reasons there are going to be to get an Xbox Scarlet, you know? Will it just appeal to people who already want one, or will it have more mass market appeal than that? Does Microsoft care more about the overall game sales as opposed to Xbox sales? Who knows, but we'll see. I'm excited. The announcement trailer revealing the Slipspace engine...
Microsoft doesn't care about game sales at all. They care about their service known as Xbox Game Pass. They want you to get the Game Pass to play all your fucking games. That's their plan. That's their big plan, big idea. And whether it's going to fucking work, whether you like the idea, whether you hate the idea, that is what they're going for. They're going for Xbox fucking Game Pass. They don't give a shit how much the game sells. All they care about is fucking Game Pass. And that you're subscribed to it.
Looks fantastic. That's gonna be like in-game footage.
But that's the old footage. That's the old engine demo they showed us. And this new fucking one doesn't look anywhere near that good. Nowhere close.
Yeah, there's not gonna be a game that looks prettier than Halo Infinite. And they've also talked about
there's games that look better than Halo Infinite right now based on that fucking opening cutscene.
How much they've invested in this engine. It's clearly very important, you know. This is the backbone of the game. This is how everything is going to run. This is what it's going to be.
No. This is not the game. This is not the game.
Capable of. So I have a lot of faith in Microsoft's ability to make a kick-ass engine that will open all sorts of doors and possibilities for 3.
But this is 343 making this engine. They can't make fucking toast in the morning. What are you talking about? They can't fix the MCC. Games that were fucking years and years and years old, they can't do that. Halo 5 was terrible. They couldn't put split screen in Halo 5. Because it was too fucking challenging for them. And now you're saying on a new fucking completely new engine, they're going to have success. Why are they? Why do you have any faith in them whatsoever? What are you talking about?
Before 3. It'll give them the most powerful tool set they've ever had to make a Halo game. And
how do you know that? They might fuck up what they're doing to then fuck up some more. What do you mean?
I'd like to point out that Chris Lee also said Microsoft's ambition for Halo Infinite could not be achieved or realized with the company's previous engines. So it makes you think, what are they going to try to do with it?
Yeah, but that's just marketing bollocks. That's not fucking... That's nonsense. They said the same shit about Crackdown and look what fucking happened there. What are you talking about? Power of the cloud. Oh look, destructible fucking buildings, all that shit. Remember all that shit? It was all bollocks. It was all marketing nonsense.
We'll see, but I am so freaking excited for Halo Infinite. I cannot wait to get myself a copy, to see gameplay, to review it, to just
blow his load all over it because he's got blue balls. Totally normal to say that, isn't it?
So, those are my thoughts on Halo Infinite.
Not normal.
Hope you enjoyed the video. Share your thoughts and opinions
Oh,
down
I enjoyed
below.
the video.
Check out my other Halo Infinite / Halo 6 videos and thoughts on those. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and like the video
I
if
am
you
subscribed
enjoyed
to the
it.
channel.
That's all I got for today.
Oh, no, I'm
This
not
is the
subscribed
Yak
anymore.
Man, signing out.
Interesting. I thought I was. Never mind then. Okay, guys. Probably a long video. Feel free to subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments. And I'll see you later.
We lost. Lost everything. There's nothing left for us here. I don't think we're here is. No. Not then! Not again! We need to run!
No, we need to fight. Get ready.
It was a big moment, right?